So Elson, you're thinking that you're not good with the video, is it?
Yeah.
Is it? But you have spoken to even 400 people. How is that possible that you're not comfortable with the camera?
This is something that I'm working on. Camera. Being confident with the camera. Yes, I've spoken to 400 people at one time. But the camera is quite far away, which I don't speak to it directly.
So you can speak, look at me and speak to me.
Because I'm
Forget
looking
the
at
camera.
you, not the camera. Yeah.
So, Elson, tell about Singapore to a person who has never been to Singapore. What would you tell about Singapore? What would you want them to know?
I think I enjoy the Singapore infrastructure.
You do, but a person who has never seen Singapore infrastructure, define Singapore for them. Make them imagine Singapore.
Singapore is a beautiful city. We have a good mix of different races and nationalities. So that's where you can see unity of people coming together in synergy. Singapore is a place where we don't have much resources but a lot of people. So we maximize on what we have.
What resources does Singapore have?
People.
What else?
What else? Lots of love.
What else?
Uh,
I heard Singapore has no water, no electricity.
we develop our own water system now.
Finally.
Yeah.
But before?
Before we buy water from our neighboring country.
Yesterday somebody told me, asked me, where are you? I said Singapore. He said, oh, that's Malaysia's capital, right? So what would you tell to, because a lot of people don't know about Singapore, so help them imagine when they come here what they will see.
It's a very organized city. We have a very good education system where it has developed a lot of very academically smart people. Mr. Buzang would always say Singapore in a short 49 years have accomplished a lot, and we are in the top 3 positions consistently in academics. Yeah.
But in Singapore you cannot have a chewing gum, is it?
Yep, we don't have chewing gums here.
Why is that?
Why is that? Chewing gum is bad for you.
So a cigarette?
I think chewing gums is banned because maybe at the earlier years where we want to keep Singapore a clean city, but people are not responsible when they're using it.
And they call it a fine city.
It is indeed a fine city.
So what are the fines which somebody can get?
What are the fines? I don't know about the fine. But I know it's fine because it's really beautiful and clean.
Okay, you're a good nationalistic person. I like that. I read that if you lose your passport and you don't report it for 14 days, you go to jail and you have to pay $4,000 fine. If you spit on the floor, it's $1,000 fine. If you jaywalk, it's $2,000 fine. Is that true?
You can search the net for that. I haven't lost my passport for 14 days before.
Okay. Anything you want to tell the world about Singapore?
Should come to Singapore to experience what Singapore is. If you're not sure, you can Google Singapore. We are all over the internet.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you so much, Elsa.
You're welcome.